Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is May 18th, and our reading is, How you do anything is how you do everything. It's true. How you handle today is how you'll handle every day. How you handle this minute is how you'll handle every minute. And that's from Ryan Holiday in the Daily Stoic. There are some magical people who embody this principle, and we are sore amazed when we are blessed with their company. Well, it's birthday time again, and we won't embarrass you by disclosing your name, but suffice it to say that it's a good thing I'm a Buddhist, as I'm unlikely to be able to make a dent in what I owe you in just one lifetime. So happy birthday, and we're just tickled pink that you're in our lives. So thank you for everything you have done for me and our family, and the joy and happiness that you have brought to us. Watching you work, watching your grace over drama, and watching you conduct your life along the lines that you have set out has been a peak experience of my lifetime anyway, and I know a lot of other people feel the same way. So we love you to bits and cannot thank you enough for all that you've done for us. Happy birthday. Back to Ryan Holiday. The Daily Stoic is one of the books that we've read every morning for the past decade or so, and one that we continue to read and that we have no plans to discontinue. So if you're looking for something edifying, you could do a lot worse. Stoicism is one of our favorite ways of looking at the world, and it's worth a couple of words about this too. Marcus Aurelius, who appears in these pages quite frequently, was taught by Rusticus the Stoic. Rusticus himself had been a student of Epictetus, and he had his own notes, which he made available to Marcus Aurelius from the age of 25. Marcus Aurelius underwent a rigorous, perhaps a 23, 24-year education to prepare him to be what it turned out to be the last of the good emperors in the Roman Empire. And it's worth quoting him a little bit. Book 1, verse 7, he says, "From Rusticus I received the impression that my character required improvement and discipline, and from him I learned not to be led astray to sophistic emulation, nor to writing on speculative matters, nor to delivering little hortatory orations, nor to showing myself off as a man who practices much discipline or does benevolent acts in order to make a display." He continues talking about Rusticus. "I am indebted to him for being acquainted with the discourses of Epictetus, which he communicated to me out of his own collection." So here is humility. The emperor of Rome, who takes his lead from a slave of Rome, Epictetus. It's kind of like a big Hallmark card, care enough to send the very best. And what the Stoics are saying, Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius among others, is that we should do our best in everything that we do. The same is true of Krishna in the Gita and of the Buddha in the suttas. So happy trails to you until we meet again.